Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Healing Through Writing. My name is Empress Pamela. I am joined by my little kitty, Pikachu, playful kitty Pikachu, who was a bad girl. She spilled some of her water because she wants attention every time I sit myself down to record. So just so you know, she's in here. She's a part of the crew, so to speak. Let's see. Take that out. Yeah, today we are tackling, I always say tackle. I don't know why I'm looking at it as a job, but it kind of is. It's an investment in ourselves. So we are putting energy into it. We are tackling prompts numbered 242 through 244. So get your journals out. You're looking at my journal. I'm almost done with this journal. I like the spiral binder, but it starts dismantling itself. I don't know. It starts getting crazy at the end. So I have a couple more pages. I don't know. My gratitude journal, I'm almost done with that, by the way. This is my gratitude journal. I wrote in that today. My brother gave it to me as a gift back in 2022, December, like for Christmas, probably. And I have just a couple more pages. And then I'm done with that. So, yeah. And also, I want to call your attention. I just started this series in my Nuggets of Wisdom playlist. You can find Negative Self-Talk and How to Change It by Shad Helmstetter. I'm reading it. I think there's 9 chapters, so I'm going to have 9 separate videos. You might want to check that out. It's going to be pretty quick videos, probably under 20 minutes, under 10 minutes maybe. I don't know. Nuggets of wisdom, things to help us heal our mind, our mindset, improve our vibration with our thoughts. Very important. So anyway, let's get back to healing through writing. Prompt number 242. I will read the prompt twice and then I'll share with you what I wrote. It's open mic night at your local comedy club. Your friends have just dared you to take the stage, write your opening line, and 3 original jokes. Wow. That's a lot, right? Prompt number 242. It's open mic night at your local comedy club. Your friends have just dared you to take the stage. Write your opening line and 3 original jokes. Okay. Who remembers WYSIWYG? Well, if you do, you're probably a Gen Xer like me. What you see is what you get. Not when it comes to me. On the outside, you may think I'm a mature woman in the crone stage of femininity, but what you need to know is that maiden, young and vibrant and sexy, still resides within, and I will always be a mother fucker. Had to put a swear word in there because we're at a comedy club. Okay. Prompt number 243. Have you ever fainted or come close to fainting? What made that occur? Prompt number 243. Have you ever fainted or come close to fainting? What made that occur? I do not recall ever fainting. However, I'm pretty sure that the sight of blood, injury, or anything catastrophic has put me in the position of losing my sense of control. I could never be a nurse or someone in the medical profession. There is an uneasiness and uncomfortableness that overcomes me when I'm faced with such things, and I tend to freak out. Prompt number 244. Well, let me go back to that for a second, that question. So when we're asked questions, right, sometimes we have images that are conjured up by just the question. We're going back in our files of our memory, our storage cabinet in our brain. And I thought of this one time, my son, my oldest son, he was young. I don't know how old, he's under 3 probably. And he got injured in I want to say his knee was bleeding or something. It wasn't a big deal, but it was a big deal because your kid is bleeding, right? So what tended to happen in those scenarios is I would freak out, but I would get angry because something happened that I couldn't control. So I would have an anger response. It's a weird thing with me. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not very calm in those situations. I get angry and upset when things go wrong, things go awry, things that are unexpected, that could be life-threatening or dangerous. Back then, I used to have a much more explosive temperament, I want to say. So why am I telling you this? Because this is the whole point of healing through writing. We are asked a question, it triggers us in some way, shape, or form, or it triggers a memory. And then we can sit and self-evaluate how we've grown, how we've evolved, how we've changed, or how we still have work to do. That's the point. Okay. Prompt number 244. Who do you trust most in the world? Why? Okay. Prompt number 244. Who do you trust most in this world? Why? The person I trust most in this world is my entire being and my connection to faith in a higher power and higher purpose. It kind of goes back to that saying, you come into this world alone and you leave this world alone. There is no one else with a more vested interest in my well-being and success than myself. Ultimately, it is my higher self, my soul, who is steering this ship. Oh, I love that response. If I do say so myself. That is amazing. That brings tears to my eyes. It does put pressure on myself to not have to put the onus on anyone else, but ultimately, I'm the one in charge, right? So it kind of goes hand in hand with this negative self-talk. I mean, for me to not put the quote-unquote blame on anyone else but myself is taking ownership that I am the one in charge in this lifetime, and for what I say and how I conduct myself, and for what happens, failures, successes, all that kind of stuff. It does come down to me, and I have the power and strength within to make the changes that are required. Anyway, yeah, I could go on and on. I don't know, I'm very preachy, and I apologize if I offended you in any way. Hopefully not. But join me in the next one, the next video, the next session. I like to say the next session. Yeah, it's like a therapy session, and we're in control. Take care.